Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Little King story playthrough. So, we had quite a disaster yesterday. And yes, it was horrible because we accidentally killed someone permanently. Poor Marley. And then we just failed at getting anything done. But today, that's all going to change, because we are going to take on all of the table tennis stuff, because there are treasures to be found in here. As we work our way up the rankings, it'll all be glorious. They do get much more, they get progressively more difficult, and it's very faffy. It's my best way of describing this. Like, the rookie's really not bad, but as you get further and further up these rankings, they do get a little bit more difficult. I mean, the real way of doing it is the second the ball goes over the net, that's really when you need to be clicking the A button to get anywhere. And then, arbitrarily, the game will decide that this is the moment where it'll let you win. It's a war of attrition, if anything, because there's no real skill to it, because you can't do like lob shots or speed shots. It just sort of forces you to go about it as you would. So, we're playing table tennis with the cow. And the cow is a pro. And it's actually quite difficult. Who would have thought it, eh? Poncho is a pro table tennis player and is going to kick my ass for a few rounds. So basically, Pancho can be quite unpredictable, because sometimes Pancho will do fast shots and sometimes Pancho will do slow shots. And it's kind of just like one of those where you're just like, ah! And then you think you're doing well, and then the game just decides to screw you over quite badly. Or things like that happen where you just completely screw up and you're just like, oh my god, past me. That was one of the worst table tennis matches I have ever seen. But come on, surely we can beat Poncho this time. Perfect! Haha! And so, let us head in to the final level, the World Pro level, and we're gonna take on Hauser. And Hauser is difficult, because his speedy attack can go really damn quickly, and he's really ridiculously unpredictable. So you're going to have to bring your table tennis A game to this, if you want to stand a chance at all. And as you're about to see, it took me quite a while to deal with Hauser. So much so that I got incredibly frustrated, as you would, because you're just like, I don't want to get on. I want to beat the game! Because towards the end of a game, I get quite whiny when things don't go my way. Because it's just like, I'm so close. Like, I can see the end, it's literally just there. Well, figuratively just there. But that's besides the point. So, as you can see, we're really not getting very far with Hauser here. So I think, if I don't win it on this one, I think we're going to have a speed up section, because you need to see how much I suffered. Okay. Right. Enough is enough, Hauser. we're just gonna rush it until you bloody concede. If it's not this one, then we're definitely speeding up afterwards. Okay. Right. Enough is enough. Let's go super quick. And you will see just how many times I had to face down Hauser. Because at this point I just completely lost my cool and I was just like... I was here for far longer than I would like to admit. Far, far, far longer than I would like to admit. Especially considering I got some good rallies going, and then they just ended in disaster for me. Oh, come on, Hauser, I'm your king. Just let me win, for God's sake. Well, Hauser, you basically telling me you will not lose because I can't win? Because that would just be an arsehole move. It really would. Right. Okay, come on. Please, for the love of God, let this be the one. Oh, thank God for that. Oh. So for that we get the legendary undies, which is just yes. Now I don't know which one's the most powerful of the legendary equipment, but the legendary undies are certainly good. And I think... okay, no. So we're going to set the time so that we go to bed, and then we will wake up in the morning, all refreshed, and hopefully we will have a princess quest to go and take down. And this will be the final UMA in the game. So come on, Bouquet. Give us the quest, duck. UMA count equals 1. Well, no. No. UMA count equals 1. That's what we want. That is what we're going to take. And so, we are going to go head off towards our destination. So, this final UMA is located in a very secret hidden bit of the Bony Tunnel. And... well, that's not quite going to work out for us, is it? We need a team of, hardened soldiers. And I think I'm going to have to train a few hardened soldiers as well, aren't I? Might as well bring in a few more animal hunters, because they're not going to do us any harm. Definitely bring in Bryce, because a little bit of freezing ain't going to do us any harm. And yeah, we probably did lose most of our original hardened soldiers, which is bad. It's very bad. But I think they're all carefree adults right now, so it's all fine. I think. But yes, let's head to the Bony Tunnel entrance. It's been ages since we've been through the bony tunnel itself, because most of the time we've just been jumping around it, but no, we actually have to go inside for this one. Because part way through, you should be able to see a little hole here, and if you send people in to attack it and dig, then there's a hole that we can go through. How very peculiar. And so here we have a cave where there are lots of escargots. Like so many escargots, you have never seen anything like it. And our final UMA is located in this cave. You should just about be able to see it sparkling up at the top. But I'm focusing on just getting everything else first because, you know, why not we work ourselves up to the final UMA. It's got to be special, if you get what I mean. We've worked so hard and lost so many people to get this UMA that I'm not going to allow it to just be merely an easy challenge, although I think we might just go for it now and leave the other eggs until later. So, I mean, the golden golden escargot, is very much like a metal oni in how it moves. It leaps about like nobody's business, but it's not quite as stubborn as a metal oni. It dies very quickly. But as soon as we exit... Hello, Princess Bouquet. Aww, it's so cute! It's basically my response to every single end of a princess quest, isn't it? So I believe that means that the only princess quest we've got left is Kokomo Pines. Which means that the end of the game is really, really close to being upon us. And oh, we are so close to getting over... Like, is it 1 billion or 1 trillion bowl? Probably 1 trillion at this point, but I'm not paying any attention to my money. Right, let's shift it to 10 o'clock, because really this is the only times that we need to be up, because... Seriously, this is all we need to be doing now. Get those songs... and we'll be good. So I believe it was at this point that I had actually looked up where I was meant to be going for these things. So it should be pretty easy to find them in the grand scheme of things. So, there was somebody just waiting for us by the hot spring, as I believe I did mention right at the start. So what are you going to give us? So this is probably a bolero, which, as you would expect, is Maurice Ravel's Bolero. Now, when you listen to this tune, you'll forget you have 2 left feet, and no rhythm, and any dignity left. Truly a dangerous song. And here we have somebody else. So what are you going to offer us? Brave New World. So this is Antonin Dvorak's Symphony No. 9 from the New World Symphony, which you'll remember from the opening of King Jumbo Tamploon. A tune about the universe. Explore the great unknown from the Big Bang to the restaurant at the end. It'll pass the time, but you'll never finish it. Ah, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy reference. I just live and breathe that. So, now we need to head to the Over There beach, because somebody should be singing on here as well. There we go. Perfecto. So what have you got for us? So this is Hi, You're Dead. So this is, I believe, Frédéric Francois Chopin's Funeral March. Song of Separation. This song is used to bid farewell to the souls of the lost. And that is pretty much the funeral march. So, 4 songs left. Can we find them before the night is over? That is the challenge. Don't feel entirely hopeful with the funeral march following me down the and out of the beach, but I know where I'm going. It's going to be potentially quite tight, but we can get quite a few, I think. So, wish... no, that was not you. But you do have a song for us. And what is it? Fee Fi Fo Hum Walk. Bit of a mouthful. So this is Claude Debussy's Gollywog's Cakewalk from New Ireland. So, a great tune to exercise to. Inhale with the fee and fo, while walking and you'll shed those pounds faster than a model with a great gag reflex. Oh! Ooh! It's a bit near the knuckle, isn't it? 3 more. That's all we have left. 3 more. And while I don't think we'll be able to find them before tonight is over, we will definitely be able to find them tomorrow night. Like, that's pretty much a certainty at this point, I feel. And I don't think he's going to be giving me any treasures anytime soon. Oh well.
Kind of thing.
And I've just noticed the lumberjack singing in the back there, and I'm not going to be able to get to her before the night is over. Oh! Okay, no, you're not one of the singers. Okay. Fair enough. So, let's head back to bed. And hopefully, definitely, in one more night, we will have completed all of the Princess Quests in the game. And that is certainly a feat and a half. And I feel very proud of myself that I managed to achieve it again. So let us save up. Well, have a look at our... Oh good, we're back to 137. Still quite a few people hate me, but I can live with that, I feel. Otherwise this might perhaps be a little bit too much like a dictatorship, and we don't really want all of the extra connotations that comes with a dictatorship. Right, come on, we don't need it to be day. We need it to be the middle of the night. Because we only have a few songs left. Right, come on. We are going to leap all the way over to the Royal City. I believe that there are actually 2 located here that we haven't found yet. They've just been hiding from us. Or at least I just was being completely dim and running around at the wrong time in the wrong places and so on and so forth. So, here's one. What have you got for me, Jaden? Jovial Ganymede. Which we don't know the actual tune for, at least I don't anyway. A song of empty lives. People of Jupiter sing this when they pretend to be happy. They're masters at faking happiness. And here's another one. What have you got to offer us? Popo's Rhapsody. And this is George Gershwin's Rhapsody in Blue. A legendary tune. The master hummer to Popo's tunes have been revived. By the way, who the heck is to Popo? Right, I think that means that we only have... Oh, I believe this is the last one. What have you got for us, mate? Nostalgia. Aw, don't know the tune to this one either. But... a happy-go-lucky tune, like the man who sold candy when you were a child. Everything was so much better then. And there we go, 29 out of 30 songs. All we need is that final tune. And I'm pretty sure that having listened to all of those songs, Kokomo Pine should, by rights, have found out or remembered that song that she's wanted to sing for so long. So, let's just check if the quest's arrived yet, and oh, it has! 1 tune left! So, we need to make sure that the time is sometime in the afternoon-ish. And then if we head outside, then we will come across Kokomo Pine in the lovely, lovely garden of our castle. Now, it may look like it's nighttime, but it is actually morning. And you can actually see the sun begin to rise, which is quite lovely. And if we just sort of maybe wait around here for a little bit, or go back to bed and come back a little bit later. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Come back in the evening. I think it's more 6 o'clock in the afternoon or 6 o'clock in the evening that Kokomo Pine decides to come up rather than 6 o'clock in the morning. I mean, to be fair, she's probably that type of person. Doesn't really do mornings, but certainly does late nights. And yes, this looks about the right time. The sun is setting. Everything's got a nice, warm, lovely glow. And here she comes. So, hello Kokomo Pine. Do you remember that song now? And there we go, the 30th and final tune, This is Destiny, which is Ludwig van Beethoven's Symphony No. 5. A forgotten song. Songs are my friends. That's why I want everyone to listen to my songs. Now let's all sing, and see you a little bit later, Kokomo Pine, because your singing's not the best, dog. You're trying your best, and I totally appreciate that. But we might need to get you some singing lessons just to tighten up those things. I mean, to be fair, it is a bit difficult singing a classical tune, but we've got the clothesline. Oh, these guys are just doing. Oh, it's so lovely. They're actually giving me the things that I need. And I believe that means that we only have 1 or 2 treasures left to get, because I mean, obviously we've still got to hand in all the art pieces to Ginger. But I think we only have, say, 1 treasure from a merchant left to pick up, and obviously we're not going to be able to do that until tomorrow, so that's all fine by me. But yes, the next part will be our final part of preparation. After that, we'll be going into the end of the game, and oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to show you all how this lovely, bonkers game ends. So let's head back to our castle and head to bed so that we can start tomorrow morning with everything that we mean to do, and we are going to complete this game once and for all. Let's go.